precision. I am proud to say that those are the only moves I have in my arsenal of dancing. It's just an honor to be here in what is basically the basement of the Student Union. It might as well be the Sprint Center downtown. My name is Robert Knar. I play basketball here at UMKC. I want to emphasize the word play because some people look at me and they're like, oh wow, just like a little cute manager, he must serve like the best water. Or like, oh, look at him, he's a pretty cool student. Well, I will have all of you know that I am more than that. I have a pretty sick J that I can shoot through the orange circle. So, yeah, humans are interesting. Humans are interesting, you know? The broad spectrum of humanity is astounding. You know, you got the people over here, you got the Einsteins and the Leonardo da Vinci, and then we travel on down to this end of the spectrum where my teammates and me reside. I'm just joking, I love you guys. But we're going to travel back over here, we're going to go, you know, so there's the Newtons who invent calculus just because they want to, and people that invent the solid state transistor. Without that, we wouldn't have computers or any modern technology. And then people on top of that, they want to, you know, invent more things off of that and make things better and make our lives simpler, like just, you know, having a basic calculator, you know, addition, subtraction. And then there's the people on this side that want to abuse that, like the kid on your middle school bus, where you get on and you sit down and then of course you feel that tap on your shoulder and you're like, hey man, hey, look, bro, hey, what do you want? Okay, yeah, so and he pulls out his calculator. Hey, so take a look at this, okay? This is pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. So if you tap 9009 and you flip it upside down, it spells boob. And I'm like, well, you know, the only boob I see here is you, so just back off, man. But kids are weird. I was a weird kid. We were all kind of weird kids, I guess. But when I was younger, my mom was about to go leave work. This is story time. My brother and sister were God knows where. And I was just going to be me home alone with the 3 dogs, Oreo, Keebler, and Nabisco, all named after cookies, I know. And so my mom leaves. I go to the TV room. I watch some, you know, Looney Tunes at 8 a.m. or whatever like that. And I decided, like, wow, I'm actually pretty hungry. I'm going to go to the restroom right now. And not the restroom, the kitchen. So I go to the kitchen and I decide, I'm like, you know what? I really have to take a dump. So I go to the restroom. Before that, I put my phone on the kitchen counter. Because, you know, like, who takes their phone into the restroom these days? And I lock the door. Go do my business. Wash my hands. Wipe my hands off on the towel. And then I go and I try to open the door. And it won't open. And I try a little harder and it still won't open. And I'm like, someone's messing with me here. I decide that after a while, like, I'm trapped in here. This is where I die. And I went through the 5 stages of death. I don't know if any of you have taken an intro to psychology course in high school or college, but 5 stages of death, DAPDA, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. In that order. You're not only here for entertainment, you're also here for an education. So I go through that. Number 1, denial. I'm probably opening this thing for what seems like an hour. I don't even know because my phone's on the kitchen counter, and I'm trying everything to get this thing open. I'm using my puny middle school body to try to bash the door down. Nothing's happening. So I'm like, this is great. So I reach into the bathroom drawers and I find tweezers, and I break them in half, and I go over to the door hinge and I'm trying to just get the nail out, and nothing's working. And then I transition to anger, and I'm like, screw you, door! Fight me, bro. Now I go to bargaining. And I'm like on the floor, I'm like under the door crack, and I'm talking to my dogs, I'm like, hey, Oreo, if you go get my phone off the counter and dial Mom's number, I'll give you a treat. Yeah, because that's gonna work. And then I go straight to depression. Depression. That's bad. I lay down, I curl up in a ball on the floor, just a ball of emotion. I take my shirt off to wrap it around my head because the heat that is radiating from the light bulbs is just killing me. And I know one of you thinking in the crowd, you're like, why don't you just turn the lights off, Robert? And I'm like, because I'm afraid of the dark. Random person in the crowd. So I do that. I fall into a deep sleep. And I wake up in the stage of acceptance. I've accepted my fate. I'm like, you know what? I got a toilet, a place I can, wash myself in the sink. I have some soap that I can eat. I have the magazine collection that everyone has in their bathroom, all the usual like Good Housekeeping and Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition. And let me tell you, that saved my life. But it wasn't actually that, it was actually Playboy. I'm just joking. But eventually, you know how the story goes, I'm still here. My mom, comes home, I hear my mom like, Mom, oh my gosh, Mom, I've been in here forever. She's like, what are you talking about? You're an idiot. I'm like, since you left for home, I've been stuck in this bathroom. And she's like, oh my gosh, and like mom mode activate. Marshawn lynches the door down. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're here. 8 hours later, I was out of that bathroom. So, yeah, that's a fun story. And, going back to how humans are interesting, and I was an interesting kid, I read this thing online. And I read it the other day. Totally believable, because no one would ever lie online. And I read that there's this thing in Las Vegas, out of all places, that it's a award ceremony for people who overcome their phobias. Phobias, triskaidekaphobia, arachnophobia, me, a fear of small stickers for some other reason, ones that are on like apples and stuff. And I realized on like two things when I read this. I read this guy. He overcame this fear of arachnophobia. And I'll say that a little slower for you. Arachnophobia. That is the fear of getting peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth. I'm not joking. You can Google it. This is real. And two things came to my mind when I read this. I was like, this guy's missed out on so much. Like, he can't have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Where's his childhood? And then I realized another thing. I'm like, the acceptance speech I would give if I was this guy for overcoming this phobia. I imagine it right now. So I'm gonna, we're imagining it right now. The person calls my name, Robert Knauer, for overcoming his fear of getting peanut butter stuck to the roof of his mouth. And I go up on stage and like 3 people clap because no one would ever go to this thing. And I have my trophy in hand. And I look out to the crowd. And I'm like, wow, I'm honored. I guess I knew I could do it all along. Really, but I know a teleprompter guy in the back is like telling me to wrap it up, so now I'll just keep it short. I'm confident now, and I'm not afraid to have nuts in my mouth anymore. And I'm confident now that I can have nuts in my mouth whenever I want to. Thank you.
Holy moly. Yeah, make some noise.